Before I start this, let me just say that MikeyAngryBird, please can you make your list of your top 10 favourite giant exploding robot reviews as in my reviews, just please. Anyway, hello, and this is Big Man Barn. Today, I'm making my reaction video on MikeyAngryBird's reaction video on my Pac-Man World review. So, I'm just gonna go over all of this game's release dates. So, it was released in America on August 30th, 1999, then in Japan on September 2nd, 1999, then in Europe, February 28th, 2000, and in Australia, July 8th, 2000. Wait, I hope I said February 28th for Europe. Oh, whatever. So anyway, this game was made to celebrate Pac-Man's 20th anniversary, even though it was released like a year early in America and Japan, but not everyone will care, but some people will. But hey, yes, it is 1980. I knew it was 1980, but I just wanted to double check. So yeah, it was released a year early for the anniversary in America and Japan, but Europe and Australia got it the right day. Then it came out on the GBA on November 17th, 2004 in North America, and March 3rd, 2005 in Australia. Then for the PSN version, June 23rd, 2013 in Japan, and February 11th, 2014 North America. Wow, Japan is definitely a lot better when it comes to retro game downloading thingies. If you don't get what I'm saying, basically they have better games on the eShop and on the PlayStation Store. That sucks, because I want to play Pac-Man World on my PS Vita, and I can't, because it's not out in Europe yet. In fact, I don't even think they sell PS1 games on PSN anymore. That just sucks. But anyway, let's just watch this video. So, let me just make sure this is right, and then you can enjoy. Oh, good, it is right.
Wow, this is going to be the best thing ever. We're going to do a reaction to Pac-Man World. Oh, wait a minute. What are you doing, guys? You're going to do a reaction to Pac-Man World? No, it's just my turn. Because you said you're going to be in this reaction video, but no, you're not going to be in this one.
It turns out, according to the description, that from now on he'll be making reaction videos, just him and all his toys. So that's a step in the right direction, because he focuses on one toy, and I completely forgot about the other ones, unless, you know, they just randomly came up to say a word. And it just felt odd. Anyway, let's just hope that this has more going for it than the WarioWare reaction video.
Okay, hey guys, this is MikeyAngryBird's here. So today...
Again, why do you call yourself MikeyAngryBird's when you're called MikeyAngryBird? It doesn't make any sense. Why don't you just change your channel name to MikeyAngryBird's so that when you call yourself your YouTube name, it makes sense? I'm just saying.
I'm going to do a review of Pac-Man World, or...
Don't do it like the Italians, where they change the last letter of a word to another letter to make it plural. Okay, it's not quite how Italians do it, but I don't care. He just calls himself the plural name for whatever reason. But hey, Italians do not use the S for plurals. They just change the last letter to another letter depending on what the letter is. So yeah.
Pac-Man World 20th anniversary. Yeah. So this is actually another reaction video. It's getting released on this Saturday right now. So
thank you for telling us when it's going to be uploaded during the video. And guess what? He was actually correct. You don't need to tell us in the video because, one, you could be wrong depending on when it actually gets uploaded, and two, I don't even want to say anything else.
So let's do that reaction. Also the cover and this view is different. Take a look. It says an all-new 3D Pac-Man game. It's false. In the wiki page, it says nothing. Okay.
On the wiki page, it says nothing. Okay, maybe they're both different European versions of the game. Maybe I have a later copy or an earlier copy, and the Wikipedia version is a different copy. I don't know, but let's just say that the Wikipedia copy is like a different version of the game. That's all I can confirm.
stop laughing. Let me stop laughing because that didn't have the best quality.
Now, here's an interesting thing. Pac-Man World is the only PS1 game I own boxed. Well, except for all of my Japanese imports, which are here. And that's just Virtual Cop 2. That has nothing to do with PS1. But yeah, my only boxed PS1 game, other than these 6 imports, is Pac-Man World. Yeah, so that's interesting. My only non-import PS1 game that I have in the box is Pac-Man World. That is very interesting. I just need to get this camera back to normal, and that is annoying. Oh my... This is gonna be annoying, guys. Stop lifting! That should be fine.
So let's do this.
Hello, and this is Big Bambo, and today I will be reviewing Pac-Man World for the Sony PlayStation Network.
Now, I'm sure that Pac-Man must have had a huge impact in Japan. I know he was made in Japan, but I'm pretty sure that Pac-Man is possibly more successful in Japan than he is outside of Japan. You wanna know why? Well, I'm going to show you why. Because a whole bunch of video game characters have Pac-Man eyes in Japan where they don't in North America and Europe. For example, Crash Bandicoot and Spyro Ripto thingy. And Sparks also has Pac-Man eyes. Japan definitely likes Pac-Man eyes when it comes to translating American games, which are cartoony.
Now, this game was released in 1999 to celebrate Pac-Man's 20th anniversary,
a year early. But it was released in 2000 in Europe and Australia, so it was on time then.
It says on the box, 20th anniversary Pac-Man World.
Yeah. So here's the release dates.
Blah blah blah, that's not my bit.
So let's talk about whatever happened to the N64 and Microsoft Windows ports. It's cancelled because of an unknown reason. Let's see.
So it was cancelled on the N64 and Windows because unknown reasons. Okay. But that does mean one thing. It makes the game a PS1 exclusive! Yay! But Crash and Spyro were all that the PS1 needed. And maybe Final Fantasy and Gran Turismo, but hey, Crash and Spyro is good enough.
This game is pretty successful. It also has sequels like Pac-Man World 2, which was released on.
Yep, I also have Pac-Man World 2! And here it is! And it's the GameCube version, in case you're interested. Personally, I prefer Pac-Man World 1. Most people prefer Pac-Man World 2, but I prefer Pac-Man World 1 just because I do not prefer Pac-Man World 2's style of gameplay. I'm not really into the game's more open feel, and I'm definitely not into the game's 100% feel. Nope. I'm going with Pac-Man World 1 any day of the week. I don't hate Pac-Man World 2. It's still a good game. It's just not as good as Pac-Man World 1. Let's just say that. And considering it's one of Fredmore 2's favourite games of all time, then it's kind of disappointing. Although it's not his favourite game of all time, but hey, I really need that Stimpy Lad clip. I need it! I need it! I want to listen to that joke again! I can't say favourite game of all time without Stimpy Lad! I just can't! Just load YouTube. Load, or else I will rip off your tube. That sounded weird. But I will rip off your tube, or I will rip off you tube. Get it? Yeah, it's terrible, but whatever. Oh, come on, Spyro, 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 Spyro. Oh, I'm blind. Let's just go there. And I didn't notice that his avatar, that thingy, was SpongeBob until I looked at his channel and realised, oh yeah, it's SpongeBob. Not until recently, but at least we can finally say that Pac-Man World isn't my... If you want to know what my... Then watch my Super Mario 3D World reaction video thingy, and you will know what it is then. Because I use that joke like a trillion times. I still need to count that.
2002, and Spring 2002 in the GameCube, and Halloween 2002 in Xbox, and...
Oh, now he's going through Pac-Man World 2's release dates. No, thank you.
Yeah, every different release dates. So let's do this.
And I don't have any more Pac-Man World games.
The game received positive reviews and it was successful. Surely it's not that well remembered today, but hey, still here. People still remember it, even though it's not as well remembered as the previous games. Well, whatever.
I didn't remember. All I remember is some games on the Wii U. Yeah, I do remember.
Yeah, people say that the Wii U has no games, but it's got Super Mario 3D World, and that's all that your Wii U needs right now. Although, Mario Kart 8 is something that you should add as soon as it comes out, and Super Smash Bros.
So,
hopefully those games will save the Wii U.
One thing I'd like to mention is that this front thing on the box was annoying me, so do you want to know what I did? I sellotaped it. Yeah, I did it on 4-star.
I didn't do it as extremely as I did with my original Crash Bandicoot 3 cover, which I actually took off and I'm selling it on eBay without it. So you can go buy that if you want. But hey, whatever.
Alright, to make a square. Yeah.
I like squares. I like squares.
That was my choice.
That was a joke. And I'm pretty sure that the square on the PlayStation controller means I'm like texture mapping. Or is that triangle? I don't know. I don't know. I don't fully remember what it means. And I'm not going to look it up right now, so shut up. All I know for a fact that circle is yes and X is no. Even though they probably translated it wrong when it came from North America. When it came to North America and Europe.
So,
or just outside Japan.
Anyway, other than that, let's play the game.
Or was square the menus button? Oh, I don't know. Just watch Did You Know Gaming or GameSack's PlayStation episode if you want to find out.
Late summer 1999.
Yay, more release dates. Please shush.
And real fun. Winter Field.
Let me guess. It still gives you chills.
PlayStation.
Boom! I knew it! I haven't done that since I watched The Hunger Games Catching Fire. And I didn't like it. I don't like The Hunger Games, the end. Not even Catching Fire, and people say it's actually good. I just found it just as bland and boring as the first film, and I didn't like it. So yeah, the end. I don't like any of the Hunger Games films, and you can't make me.
The story.
I use YouTube because I am too lazy. Or, that's a pun. Too lazy. Get it?
I don't get it.
Tube, whatever.
Is that? It's Pac-Man's 20.
Or was that just him reading an annotation I made? I don't remember that annotation. Anyway, as for my thoughts on the review, it was pretty good for my standards. I mean, it's not the best review in the world, definitely not. None of my reviews are the best reviews in the world, but it made after my Super Smash Bros. Melee review, and if it's made after that, then that means it's above average. So yeah, it was a good review. I liked making it. And I was satisfied with the final results.
Birthday, but there's a problem with his birthday, and do you want to know what it is? His friends and family are being captured, and
Science. Yeah, he said pack, like rather than beep. Like beep wasn't that bad.
who are they being captured by?
Packing thingies, people! Oh yeah, I just remembered I used that packing joke in that. I'm gonna use that packing joke in this as well. Mikey Angry Bird, please be packing smart!
You know,
Actually, I am replacing packing with beeping, but I'm replacing beeping with any swear word. Or in this case, the swear word beginning with F.
like a little Pac-Man. Yeah, it's pretty beautiful. Well, so it's like...
So your wall is beautiful. That's just beautiful.
May bird today.
Thank you for telling us what the day was, boy. No one wanted to know that. They don't want to know what the day was when you made this. No, they do not. They might want to know when it was uploaded, just so they don't complain at your facts and that you don't mention any future games, but hey, whatever. Although, just don't tell people the date. It's pointless in a video. Unless it's like a certain type of video, like a Q&A or an unboxing video. No, video, a collection video. But if it's like a video like this, nope, we don't want to see it.
Why, it's the evil ghost! Who the beep else could it be?
Who the beep else could it be? I mean, who the pack else could it be? Yeah, I seriously should have used that joke a bit more.
It turns out that there's this young...
I know that he likes this joke because he put it in the best of Big Bang Bot 2. I still want to know if you can make the third one. And I still want to know what your favourite review by me is and what your least favourite is. Because, you know, it might have changed since I uploaded my Spyro review. Just make your top 10 favourite giant exploding robot reviews, just please. And I'm not going to say all the versions of please. I know all the pleases I know in as many languages as I could say please in. Although I did forget one in my previous one when I was saying all the pleases. Dozo.
Spoiling the ending.
I know there's more in pleases in Japanese, but Dozo is one of them.
If you haven't played the game yet, well, I have seen it from like back in the ages.
Yeah, it's not really that special that I'm spoiling an ending which isn't amazing.
Who created
it's a white ghost with sights like this white ghost.
It's a white ghost. You're finding him creepy. It's scary. I'm sorry, but that's racist. To your own race.
Okay.
So you find white ghosts funny. That's racist. Yeah, the more he does this, the more jokes I'm gonna make. I'm not being serious. I know that's not true racism, but I just don't even care. Just shut up before I shove a pack up of your packing bum.
Talk, man. It was just like a giant robot.
And then you'll be packing out your pieces of pack into your toilet.
Pac-Man.
But how does Pac-Man always appear like two times. One.
You do realise that you showed your two fingers the wrong way around, as in the rude way around. That's not very good.
Pac-Man World, and then come back and back.
He did it by accident, I know, but still. If you're going to make that sign, make sure that your fingers are facing this way. Make sure that these parts of the fingers are facing forwards. Otherwise, you'll basically be saying pack you, or beep you, or the word beginning with, or the rude word beginning with F, and then the 21st letter in the alphabet, you. Okay, it's not spelled like that, but whatever.
World Rally.
I'm already having more fun with this. Thank you for being more involved, Mikey Angry Bird. You're the best. Well, maybe it's because his WarioWare reaction was an actual reaction. While I do want to see that for new reviews, I just find it nice to see these old ones where I can actually get into the action.
Or I call it Pac-Man cards. Get it? Cards?
Pac-Man cards? Don't you packing mean Pac-Man packing rally? Oh, I forgot the world bit. Pack!
I just packing genius.
But he is not a very happy evil robot. Just look at the Talk Man.
Hey, look. Oh, wait a minute, I missed it. Come on! YouTube. Okay, almost. Hey, look, I got my own footage for. Okay. Hey, look, it's Chef Piggy. Oh wait, that's Chef Ghost. Okay, I don't want to see that footage. Do this again.
Blue Ghost, Smurf Ghost, you find him funny and freaky? That's racist. Sorry for making these jokes, but I need to do something, guys!
Let me stop laughing.
She makes Game Dude's life look absolutely perfect.
Now, the reason why I said Game Dude is because Game Dude practically nitpicks all the time. His reviews are basically nitpick fests. Seriously, especially his Mario problems list, that is basically his Mario nitpicks list. It's just full of nitpicks. And since the Talk Man is nitpicking, they go together like cream and butter. But the only problem is that the butter gets covered with cream, and then the butter falls on the floor, and then the cream covers the floor, and then the butter melts, and then the cream melts. The end.
I mean,
Isn't cream like already melted? Oh, whatever. I don't know, and I don't care.
I mean, Game Dude's mom. Go home, Game Dude. Or you could be drunk.
He's gonna kill Game Dude. Game Dude has practically stopped YouTube, so don't worry. Game Dude doesn't make reviews anymore, so don't worry.
Music. Okay, I love music. I love Michael Boley. Okay. My mom loves Michael Boley. My family, well,
Basically, your family likes Michael Boley. The end. Or his family, whatever.
Her husband loved Michael Boley.
Great. And when Pac-Man finds out about this, he's like...
I guess he likes hearing Darth Vader yell, "No!" I can't do it. I just can't. No! I just can't beeping do it. It's too good.
Darth Vader! No! Darth Vader, you're the best.
And then Pac-Man rushes off to save the day.
Save his friends.
Nah, the story could be better. But anyway,
Who the beep cares about the story? Except for, like, weirdos.
Video games are made for the gameplay, not the story, you stupid people. And what's the gameplay like? It's great!
Not as great as Super Mario 3D World, which is literally so great that it's my... But it's close. It's close enough, I guess. Pac-Man World is still a great game, but Super Mario 3D World is better. Buy Super Mario 3D World on a Wii U!
In this game, there are 6 worlds. The pirate world, even though it starts off in a beach, but later on it becomes a pirate world. The caves, oh my god, I absolutely
Pack
packing hate the caves.
the caves and their packing brothers.
Yeah, what the heck is this world?
Cave.
This packing world is Sparta!
They suck.
Yeah.
I hope that you're not deaf after hearing that. Hope that you don't become deaf after hearing that. Just like Sonic. But Sonic's better. Just to let you know, I've never played Portal 2. Or Portal 1. I just got that from Gaming Top 10's Top 10 Overused Cliches. At least I think it's that list. But it's the one where he used, like, that Portal 2 joke for the space cliche. Okay. And he just found it hilarious. I'm surprised he actually didn't put that in his Best of Big Man Bot 2. But hey, he could put in Best of Big Man Bot 3. Or Best of Me 3. That's funny.
Packing weird fun house.
What do you expect from a packing circus? Circuses are packing weird, and packing dangerous, and packing full of clowns.
Or the circus from hell.
Are you going to go to the Circus of Hell? Because if you are, I'm going to make sure you have a packing good time. I'm not going, but you are.
A pretty strange factory, although it does have some pretty packing cool music.
Especially in Deep Pressure, that has some really good packing music.
You failed.
And last and not packing least, Pac-Man's big and graveyard-like packing mansion of doom.
Or nightmare of nightmares.
Nightmare of Nightmares, or Nightmare on Pack Street. That was terrible. Okay, Nightmare on Pack Mansion. Or Talk Mansion. Oh, I'm terrible, sorry.
And tricky platforming. Man, Pac-Man definitely has an evil mansion.
Seriously, in real life, who would have a mansion with so many moving platforms, so many skeletons who can kill you, and so many other weird things? The last level in the Talkman's mansion is so packing hard. I finished it with, like, 1 life. Yeah, 1 life. And I started off with, like, 10. Or maybe even a few more. Somewhere around 10.
The goal of the game is pretty simple. All you have to do is get from point A to point B. So yeah, this game is pretty packing simple. But there are a few things that you...
But is it more simple than Pac-Man 1? In Pac-Man 1, what you have to do is you have to eat all of the dots and not get killed by the ghosts. That seems more simple now that I think about it, because not everyone knows what point A to point B would be. But I'm pretty sure that everyone except babies would know what eat the dots and avoid the ghosts mean. Or if you want the simple thing, eat thingies, dodge bigger, weird thingies.
get along
that probably made even less sense.
Why? Pac-Man's health is
Because people might think that the power pellets are the enemies of the ghosts.
represented by his mouth.
Hey, look, lives. Oh, yeah.
Now, there was actually something that went terribly wrong on this route, and I mean terribly wrong. I'm going to tell you all of this right now. Now, I recorded some of these parts, and I skipped along a lot of beat, and I mean a lot of beat. Oh, I'm sorry, a lot of pack. Sorry, a lot of pack. A lot of packing pack. And that was so packing annoying. I noticed it and I thought, what the pack? My review could be a lot better if I mentioned these packing things I forgot about. And this was when I got to like the graphics and it's just like, I don't know, 30 parts. And I still missed out like 27-ish. I missed out so packing much. But luckily I did it, but then I had to rearrange every single little packing bit. It was a nightmare. It was just, the Pac-Man World was possibly the second hardest review I've had to make since Wipeout. You know, I don't even know what the hardest was. In Wipeout, I had problems recording, everyone kept interrupting me, everyone just chucked me out. It was annoying. But Pac-Man World, I literally skipped out a lot of beep, then I had to record that beep, and then I needed to rearrange all of it. Oh my god, it was just so packing annoying. I'm sorry if I said beep when I meant pack. I'm so sorry. To make up for it, I'm just going to say pack a billion times and mean the rude word beginning with the 6th letter in the alphabet. Pack, 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 pack.
If he gets hit 4 times, he dies. Pretty packing simple, just like that.
But Pac-Man 1 is more packing simple. Get hit, and then you die. The end.
But don't worry, you can collect diamonds to restore Pac-Man's health, but they only come...
I know that they're technically parts of Pac-Man, or you could just imagine them as pizza slices, because Pac-Man is a pizza missing a slice, or a yellow pizza, or basically, just imagine Pac-Man as a pizza covered with cheese, and the entire pizza is filled with cheese, and a big slice is cut off. That's Pac-Man. The end.
One, sadly. Pac-Man can collect fruit along the way.
I don't even want to think of how this review went. It was just a nightmare. Let's just say that.
You can use the fruit to open doors, which is pretty helpful, I must say. Yeah, let's eat those ghosts. Thank you, Cherry Door. Without the cherry, I would have never done that.
So, lesson learned, kids. Cherries packing rule! Except that in real life, they don't actually taste that nice. But oh well. Whatever. Super Mario 3D World is still my... I just felt like doing that, plus I just wanted to check to see if I had anything in my inbox.
If you collect enough...
Or Google Plus notifications as they're now called. Whatever, I just still call it an inbox.
fruit, you could get quite a few extra lives. And after getting those extra lives, you could do a slot machine.
I just mashed the circle button hoping that I match things.
And I absolutely sucked it.
I'll probably be a terrible gambler. It's much easier in Super Mario 3D World and Donkey Kong Country, as in the original one on the SNES, but not in Pac-Man World, and not on the Wii U eShop channel.
I just smashed the circle button hoping that I'd get something.
And most of the time, I packing don't. Life packing sucks sometimes.
I very rarely get 3 in a row. Just watch me fail. Oops. Well, I was unlucky this time, but next time I'll be superior!
Although I most likely wasn't.
Yeah.
I haven't actually played this game since I made the review.
Or you will survive. I will survive. You will survive. You will survive.
Yeah, he's just singing the Rio 2 version of I Will Survive. I haven't seen Rio 2, just to let you know.
You got your pellets as usual, and you can even shoot them. Yeah, and if you got,
I've got a gun, and I'm not packing afraid to use it. Prepare to die. Bang! Yeah, he's dead. We won't be seeing him ever again. Oh wait, we're seeing him right now. Oh my god, it didn't work.
10.
Well, 2. Yeah, throw those packing pellets, and then this.
I'm gonna throw a packet. No, not packet. Packing pellet at you if you don't sit down.
Sure, everybody like the ghosts and piggies and zombies from Plants vs. Zombies. So, I play or more. I play.
Thank you for talking about Plants vs. Zombies. That's very interesting.
You can do a giant packing it. Oh.
Hell yeah.
Let's try that again. You can do a giant packing explosion.
I won't be surprised if I saw that in my Best of Big Man Bot 3 video. He put a scene from my Incredibles review. So if he can put a scene from that in, then he can put that in.
Yeah, take that, Pac-Man! The power pellets do exactly the same thing as they do in the original Pac-Man.
Actually, yes, I do. I was thinking of the regular dots.
Eat up ghosts! Eat their souls and murder them while you do it.
I actually really like that scene. I just like the way how he said eat their souls. And just that sentence. I just like the way how I deliver those lines. Let's just say that. I'm definitely having a lot of fun making this.
I'm on to number 3.
You can't eat other enemies while using the power pellet, which is a shame, but whatever, I can live with it.
Yeah. Guys, life packing sucks sometimes.
There's also the metal power pellet, which turns you into...
Oh my god, Myers thinking more rip-off. Well, rip-off, it's just similar. To the mighty, waterproof, silverish, whatever it is.
Metal. The word is simple, it's metal. It's one word, beginning with M, metal. 5 letters, spelt me, tal, pronounced metal, 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 packing metal!
Well, that wasn't very long. Meh. I don't care.
I don't get
I actually care a pretty packing lot.
Okay, that line went a bit long. It went a bit wrong because I didn't say it correctly. I just didn't get it in my mind correctly, but hey, you still enjoyed it.
There's also letters that spell Pac-Man, and if you collect packing all of them in a level,
You turn into Pac-Man. And then a radioactive spider bites you, then you turn into Spider-Man. And then Pac-Man eats you. The end. Man, that is some of the worst fan fiction ever. Give me a thumbs down.
there's a bonus stage. Now, there's a different bonus stage in each world, which is actually pretty cool. While there's not a different one for every level, which kind of sucks, there is a different one for every world, which is good enough. Now, let's talk
what
about
I am saying.
control. Just to let you know, every level except the first level has the Pac-Man letters. Wow, I guess the first level's a bit lonely without the Pac-Man letters.
Oh, but he wanted the Pac-Man letters, but he never got them. That is just so depressing. You're will be interesting if Cadicus made a review on this game. Much more interesting than he reviewed Spyro. Guys, just remember, I don't hate Spyro. It's just that it's not the best thing that Cadicus could review. There are so many other more interesting games that he can review, but everyone goes for Spyro now. If it's Japanese Spyro, thumbs up. That's a brilliant idea. But unfortunately, he's not an import collector, from my knowledge, so... Oh. I wonder if he ever will do Spyro. I will watch the videos if he makes a Spyro retrospective, but it's just not something I really want him to do, let's just say that.
The key, there's also Galaxians if you get one.
The key? The key? I actually don't know where my window keys are, as in the keys I used in my Spyro video. I just don't know where they went. And I'm not looking right now. I had a quick look and I didn't find them, so boo-hoo.
I know it. And to take it to its door, you can go to...
It wasn't a key, it was a Galaxian. Or just an enemy from Galaga. Let's just say that.
A maze! A classic Pac-Man maze.
And in case you're wondering, I have played Galaga. I've played like the NES version on the Wii Virtual Console, and it's okay. And I've even played Galaga on the loading screen before Tekken 1. Yeah, that's nice to know.
With
Well, at least for you guys.
a few hazards and with 3D graphics!
Oh my god, it's in 3D! That's right, not 2D, not...
Which
Nope, it's 3D!
every level has one bonus level, except for the first level, which has none. That's such a lonely level. Give some love to him. And the second part, cave level, which has 2 bonus levels. I fucking hate the Packing Cave world.
That's right, I packing hate it to its bananas.
Yeah, you got trolled. Don't worry, there's also...
We all got trolled. As soon as we found out that the guy who made the troll thing, he died.
extra lives. And checkpoints help you on the way. And by the way, they are extremely useful.
A lot more useful than Crash Bandicoot 1, where you can't even get a gem if you get a checkpoint. Now you can. Now at the very least, the Japanese version of Crash 1 lets you backtrack to get the boxes, but the non-Japanese versions, nope. If you die after a checkpoint, you're not allowed to get that box gem. Not even if you backtrack. Nope. The Japanese version lets you backtrack, but not the North American and European versions.
Well, there's also these things, but all I have to say is no packing comment. And keys, right? Each one.
There are no keys. Wait, there are. I think there's like an ultimate key once you do everything, but I don't have that. Oh, I just don't know what I'm talking about anymore. There might have been keys. I'm just stupid. Yes, there was keys, actually. Yes, you needed keys to save Pac-Man's friends. That's what I just forgot. Yeah, I can be stupid sometimes.
No.
And 12-year-old girls can be annoying, and so can 13-year-old girls.
Gremlins allowed in this game. Oh, there's 3 levels. And a boss fight. Boss fight. Kind of like in
Boss fight!
Sonic Advance 3. Boss fight. Oh my god, you got it.
Yeah, it works the same as Sonic Advance 3. You have 3 levels, and then a boss fight. And then you have more levels to play through, more worlds. But the difference is that Sonic Advance 3 has 7 worlds, and Pac-Man World has 6. And Pac-Man World has a world with 2 levels, the packing caves.
Except for the caves, which only had 2 levels and a boss, for good beeping reason.
So, that's just like Sonic Advance 2.
Now, since I'm too mean to tell you the controls, I'm going to show you the controls on the options menu. Those are the controls. By the way, I switched around shoot and rev. But those are the controls. I don't need to tell you anything else other than if you hold...
Okay, let's just skip it.
Even though it's like the shortest description for controls I've ever done.
Glitchy textures.
That's like the only glitchy texture I've seen in the game, and like that level which he never shows us.
Oh yeah, I just skipped that.
Wait, he might. No, he's skipping things, so he's definitely not going to show us.
It's a little hard, father. Oh, boss.
Now, when I was talking about the graphics, I said they didn't look as good as Crash Bandicoot 3 War, but that doesn't bother me at all, because Pac-Man World still looks nice and colourful and very good for its console. It was kind of unfair that I was comparing it to Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, but guys, Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped is one of my favourite games of all time. It might even be my second favourite game of all time. And hopefully you know what I need to find the clip again, and hopefully YouTube actually saved it, because YouTube has kind of a glitchy history. Thankfully it is there. Hallelujah. Don't sing one of the Catholic versions, just sing the popular, yay, it's amazing version, as I like to call it. So, you should know what my is if you're paying attention to the, earlier on the video, and in case you weren't, and in case you haven't seen any of my other videos where I mention it, oh, I did this wrong. Okay, so my is Super Mario 3D World. Let's just say that 540. No, 1540. Let's carry this on.
There's glitchy textures.
That's like the only glitchy texture in the game, is in the one I was showing you.
Glitchy. Okay, let me add back.
There's the graphics, while they look good enough, they aren't the best.
Okay, I have admitted that I was a bit too harsh on the graphics, but they are really good for a PS1 game. They're very bright, very colourful, and overall smooth. A nice to look at.
Glitchy. There's glitchy textures.
He loves hearing that. I bet he's going to put that in Best of Big Bang Bot 3.
And there are some problems with draw distance. I mean, Crash Bandicoot Warped looks better than this game, and it came out a year before.
I was being harsh comparing it to Crash 3, but hey, it's too late now.
So, I'm just wondering, why doesn't Pac-Man World look this? Well, Naughty Dog did hack the PS1, so I can kind of understand why Crash Bandicoot looks better.
Yeah, I was being way too harsh on Pac-Man World's graphics.
But other than that, this game still does look good. The character models look fine, the textures are fine, the game runs smoothly. Oh, another circus clown. It just looks good.
Circus clowns killing innocent little children since circuses first existed.
Okay, and the floors I mentioned, they are very, very, very few and far between, so they won't annoy you at all. Now let's move on to the music. Now the music in this game is just great. While it's not as good as Crash Bandicoot Warped soundtrack.
Yeah, Pac-Man World has a great soundtrack. And I wasn't being as harsh as when I was comparing the graphics to Crash Bandicoot 3 Warped, because I was being nice to Pac-Man World's music, and Crash 3 has the better soundtrack in my opinion, but Pac-Man World still has a great soundtrack, which I recommend you listen to. I recommend you play the game. I thought you said no toys. Okay, never mind, you can just play with your toy as long as you can.
The music in this game is still really good, such as the music in the Space World.
Space! Let the space boom! Let it go!
Was that meant to be like a British accent? Because that's like the weirdest British accent I've ever heard. If it is.
Space! Oh, let it go! What?
And now you're combining with Let It Go.
Let it go! Get on back of this floor!
Let it go! Let it go! Turn away and slam the door! If the door actually is open, then that part of the song will make sense. He doesn't care if people can't hear. Let the reaction go on. This video never bothered me anyway. That was not very good, especially the end, but whatever.
Let it go! Let it go! Let it go! Oh no! That was a joke!
Luckily, my frozen copy is upstairs, so I can't use the joke. Oh God, Packet Frozen, why did you have to come? Well, at least I know that Frozen can teleport, so that's interesting, but... Stupid movie, Frozen! Actually, you're a good movie, but it's annoying that you're annoying me. I must have heard Let It Go like 100 times, and that includes the amount of times I've listened to Libre de Libre, Al Alba Sorgero, and Ari Norma Made. So yeah, I've heard Let It Go a lot of times, let's just say that. I guess he hasn't seen this video since he first watched it back when it was new. Actually, that's a lie, because you need to get the moment for Best of Big Bang Bot number 2, but whatever.
And let's see if it's not music. Oh, wait a minute. Whoa.
You can never, ever, 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 ever escape from Pac-Man World's music. Ever. And you can never, ever, 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 ever escape from Frozen.
1312.
Caves. And let me tell you what. I packing despise the caves.
Oh,
let me tell you what.
Let it go!
I packing hate the caves, and now he's singing Let It Go again. Frozen, you have possessed so many people's souls. Just pack you for doing that. You're too good.
Oh no. Darkness. Check. Cheap enemy and trap placement that you can't see and you take a hit from. Check.
It's a trap!
I'm sorry, but you can't do it as good as whatever his name is from Star Wars Return of the Jedi.
Insta-kill lava. Check.
Watch it a bit, it burns!
Left
Yeah, he likes that clip thingy.
that are hard to find because of dark that you need the packing internet to find. Check.
Seriously, it's so packing dark that you can't see where the pack that thingy is. So I literally had to go onto YouTube, type it up, and then find it. That is so packing annoying.
Really? I needed a packing engine to find that letter, and that might be the only letter I needed to enter that.
And do you want to know what the worst thing about this world is? It's the second world in the game. I hate the caves.
Why are the caves the second world in the game? I mean, you go from an easy world, which eventually gets hard by level 3, but still easy, to a packing nightmare world. That just doesn't make any packing sense. And the worlds after it, maybe except for Pac-Man's Mansion, are even easier. Why aren't the caves the 5th world in the game? Nope, that's the second world, and that really packs me off. Packing idiots.
And does it have a hard boss? Check. Check, 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 check,
Oh, my eye.
Pack, yes.
No.
Packing check. The boss in Packing World Packing 2, the Packing Caves, packs so much pack that it needs to go down to Packing Hell and stay there for the rest of Packing Eternity, which will never end, but whatever. But I still packing hate Egyptian Rex.
Not Tesla. Get out of here. Go to here. No toys allowed. Because I will do it right now. For something new.
This has a hard
You have seen this before, and I know you have, so don't hide it.
boss. In fact, it's the hardest boss in the game. No, really, I went from 14 lives down to 1 when fighting this boss.
So basically I lost all my lives, and then I finally beat him when I was on my final life. Thank God the boss has checkpoints, otherwise the boss would have practically been impossible. I packing hate Egyptian Rex, or Egyptian Rex, what packing ever.
He's that hard and annoying. And you're about to see why.
I said that bosses in the Skull Monkey game, well, it's a Neverhood sequel, so you haven't played that Neverhood, or you play Skull Monkey or Neverhood.
I've not played the Skull Monkeys.
God, the bosses are way too easy!
There are loads of games with easy bosses. Pac-Man World's bosses, they're tough. The first boss is pathetically easy. The third boss is really hard. The fourth boss is challenging but not too hard. You can get into first place easily, but you just gotta dodge all of the bottomless pits. The fifth boss can be tough, but it's not that hard. And the final boss of Pac-Man is tough, but it's not too hard. But Egyptian Rex, the second packing boss, he needs to burn in packing hell.
The first part contains you running away from the numerous Rex.
It's a Donald Duck going quacker ripoff! Oh wait, that's the hand that's like in front of you. And rather than go back on you.
I don't know which game came first, so I don't know. But hey, I can look up Donald Duck going quackers if you want. Or Quack Attack as it's known in Europe. No, it's not Quack Attack. It's That's a bit weird. And I think in Japan it's called something like Donald Duck Save Daisy or something like that. I don't know. But hey, it's not a rip-off of Donald Duck Going Quackers, because Donald Duck Going Quackers came out after Pac-Man World, so it's not a rip-off. You're getting your facts wrong.
Okay, I need to. Okay, let's see. YouTube.
What does he want on YouTube, I wonder? Does he want, let it go, let it go, I must put this beeping movie down, let it go, let it the beep out of my face. I don't care how good you beeping are. Just get away from me. You always bother me anyway. That wasn't correct, but hey, whatever.
Okay. Oh, there he goes, there he goes.
This part is annoying. Despite walking out of the ground.
I guess he likes the Crash 2 Snowboulder theme. It's a good theme, but hey, whatever.
Cheaply hit you. I'm trying my hardest and I still don't get my and then you've got the door that's trying to kill.
I'm actually going to say thank you for putting the song on. Although I would prefer Many Matters, no, I'm not going to do that because I'm going to ruin your life again.
It's just annoying. The second part. Oh my god.
Okay, that kind of sucks, but whatever. That is actually a really good tune. Crash 2 has some great music.
The second part. But the third and fourth parts of the fight is annoying. You got.
I fucking hate Egyptian Rex. I don't want to say anything else.
Yeah. And let's do that Crash one.
Tornado chasing you.
It doesn't make as much sense anymore because you're actually fighting him and not running away from him.
When you got your up there trying to hurt you, it's just insane. If you could beat this entire boss fight without getting hit once, you might as well change your name to Jesus.
Or, no, not Jesus, because some people might already be called Jesus, for example. There might be some Spanish people who are watching this called Jesus, or Jesus as it's spelled. And they won't need to change their name, but they will need to change their last name to Christ if they beat that boss without getting hit once. Trust me, go do it. Or you could even change your name to God.
He's that hard. Seriously. He's that packing hard. I also hate Spin Dizzy, third level Funhouse World. In fact,
I hate Spin Dizzy. It's so annoying. There are quite a few levels that really annoy me. All of the Packing Cave levels, Spin Packing Dizzy, and the final level in Pac-Man's Packing Mansion. Those are the worst levels in the game and they suck. Particularly the second level in the caves. The first level is packing awful enough, but the second level, that's even more packing dreadful. What's the hardest level in the game? I don't packing know. It's probably Egyptian Rex.
this is the only level that gave me a game over in this game. I'm not joking. It is the only level.
And I think I had like 10 lives or something like that.
It got me a game over, and luckily it was only one game over. But it was still a game over, and I started off with like 12 lives.
Okay, never mind, I started off with 12 lives, not 10, whatever.
That's a lot of lives lost to one annoying level. At least the music's quite good. Now, let's move on to the positive.
Remember that game, dude? Because I Going Quacker review, they got that master hand, and I at the same time.
Before we do that,
Game Dude's reviews suck. The end.
let me tell you something. Anubis Rex is the hardest boss in the game, and he's the second boss in the...
Okay, Anubis Rex. I kept calling him Egyptian Rex. I'm sorry. Anubis Rex. So every time I said Egyptian Rex in this video, just pretend I said Anubis Rex.
game. The other bosses are nowhere near as hard as him. Surely King Galaxian is really hard, but he's still not as hard as Anubis Rex.
King Galaxian is the second hardest boss in the game. He's so packing annoying.
Excuse me?
And the other bosses
Okay.
are either challenging at the hardest or
actually
pathetic.
not be in this one. Oh, wait. Yeah. Because I want to be in this one. For Christ's sakes. You're not gonna be in this one. No more toys. Just reaction from me.
At easiest, which...
Why do you have a full-on confession with your toys in another video? Is it not a react video, or just not in a video at all?
The pathetic, the easiest boss is the first boss. He is just pathetic. Now we can move on to the positives.
Okay, let me do that in Katie voice. Yeah.
Like I mentioned before, the game looks very good for a PS1 game, even with a couple of hiccups, which aren't even that common. And like I mentioned before, the music is great. Listen to this song.
That's probably like the best song in the game for Deep Pressure. In fact, it's even like the main theme for like the intro in the GBA port and the ending. If there's something that sucks about the songs, is that the songs are very short and they loop a lot. But that's not too packing bad, because they're still good.
The bosses in this game are fun and challenging. Other than from a new...
Not compared to Skull Monkeys and Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freestyle.
I thought you said that Skull Monkeys had easy bosses.
My favorite game of all time. Well,
have you finally decided what your... Oh my god, we need to find Stimpy Land! Thank you, MikeyAngryBird. Thank you. Messi. Gracias. Grazie. Danke. I don't know any more ways to say thank you. Hallelujah. That's not thank you, but whatever. And hopefully you guys know what my is by now. Okay, everyone knows how.
my real game of all time, my real favorite game of all time,
Oh, he's changing his mind on his... Oh, I need to remember to do this more. What's his real? Tune in next time, as in, like, a few seconds to find out.
has to be Super Mario 3D World.
Please tell me it's because you replayed the game and then said, yep, it is most definitely my... And if it's not you saying it, you're... Just because it is my... Because if that's why you're calling it, you're... I will destroy you. And I mean it.
It's my favorite game of all time.
Don't you mean your... MikeyAngryBird is possibly one of the biggest hypocrites I've ever seen. No, okay, well, I don't know about that. I don't know what to say the right word. Like, he's a person who likes to contradict himself. Because once he said that Spyro was his... And now he's saying that Super Mario 3D World is his... He clearly stated in the Super Mario 3D World reaction video that Spyro was his... So... It's just so annoying to hear this stuff. Whoops, naughty YouTube.
Yeah, seriously. I'll put on my number 10 spot.
He said something about his number 10 spot. Okay. Okay.
really fun and they can be quite...
Do you ever play Skull Monkeys in the neighborhood? Oh, not as hard.
Nope.
As hard as South Park, the Stick of Truth Park.
Nope.
Wasn't that easy, but it wasn't that difficult. Yeah, it's pretty easy.
challenging. How many games was actually probably my favourite? Sorry, the second part of this. And the shooting stage before you get to the quite fun. Challenging.
The sound effects in the Galaxian stage, all of them are literally so bad, they're good. They are awful to the ears, yet they're still so fun to listen to.
Another thing I like is that every level in each world is different from the last, and it's even got different music in each level.
Namco, you get my thumbs up. Seal of approval from Big Bang Bot for doing that. Unlike the more superior game that I was comparing this to. But Crash Bandicoot 3 is still better. So don't think that it's not because I did that.
Ouch, the later levels still
Skeletons! I hate you, skeletons!
You hate skeletons. If you didn't have a skeleton, then you won't be able to move.
See? These skeletons! I hate these skeletons. They'll burn your eyes or burn your face.
Those packing skeletons are Ebenezer Scrooge. You gotta admit that. Those packing skeletons are Ebenezer Scrooge from A Christmas Carol. It's in the Charles Dickens ones. Whatever.
Well, the levels still have some differences, and they still have different music that's great.
Unlike... I shouldn't use that joke too much.
Just listen to this epic tune.
That is one of the best songs in the game. And it's at the very end of the game. Do not insult Ebenezer Scrooge's skeleton. Or those burning thingies that you're talking about. Actually, you can insult them, they're really annoying.
Why you do this? Why you do this with that dragon?
Ooh, okay. Now, where was I? He definitely likes commenting on what happens.
Why you do this? Why you do this with that dragon?
What dragon? Plus, here's another annoying thing while I was making this. I finished the first YouTube edited part, then I was making the second one, and guess what? I accidentally clicked on the upload bit. So I had to upload the rest in the third part. Oh, it was just annoying. This was probably the worst review to make. And I mean the worst. Not that it was the worst review, it was the worst to make. It was the most painful to upload. Let's just say that.
I hope you get the picture right now. And that's it. This is the end of the review. And so... Overall, Pac-Man World for the PS1 is a great game. It has good graphics and good music. It controls okay. The platforming can be really finicky sometimes.
Yeah, the controls aren't perfect, especially with moving platforms. Because when you jump, when you're on a moving platform, you don't stop the movement. No, Pac-Man keeps spinning like he's on the ground. And that makes platforming on moving platforms and spinny platforms really annoying. And that is one of the reasons why Funhouse packing sucks so much. That's why Funhouse is so packing hard, as in, like, the third world in the Funhouse. I forgot its name now.
And overall it's a good game. Now there are some problems. The main problem being the caves, the packing caves, and packing Anubis Rex in the same world. but overall, this is still a good game. I give it...
Wait, is this thing still on normal volume? Because I sound kind of quiet in the video. Yes, it's normal. Just look at his face, look at it, look at it, look at it. I think he's turned into a zombie. Yep, he most definitely turned into a zombie. You know what? I'm getting that picture on my iPod if I can. Well, I should be able to, but when I get around to it, I'm putting that on my iPod. Whenever I see an awesome face, I put it on my iPod. Make a screen save for it. In fact, I've even had one for my iPod background. Here it is. It's Elsa when she's singing Let It Go, and it's the bit after she says "my pew" in the Italian version, or "breakthrough" in the English version, and it's just a funny face. It's so good.
A B+.
If you said that...
Wait, what's he gonna say now?
Because it's coming almost my favorite Pac-Man game of all time. But I think it's coming a lot better than, like, Pac-Man and the Ghoulish Adventures. But I say it's pretty...
I've never played Pac-Man the Ghostly Adventures, and I might give it a chance if I get the chance. But hey, I'm not going to buy it. No. I might get my hands on it one day, but yeah, I'm not going to buy it. The end. I'm not going to buy the sequel either. I'm going to save up for some better games, such as Mario Kart 8 and Super Smash Bros. Those games will make you buy a Wii U, hopefully.
Except for some people who like that Pac-Man Ghoulish Adventure TV series that they air on Disney XD. What the heck, Disney? Why do you actually show us stupid Pac-Man XD? Pac-Man the Ghoulish Adventures. What the heck? What?
Thank you for getting angry about Pac-Man and the Ghostly Adventures. It was short, but whatever.
Well, it's still a really good game that you should definitely add to your PS1 collection. Although I do recommend this game more than
Okay.
Wait, here's a question. What is your favourite Pac-Man game? Didn't get that message.
I don't know. See that just in my pants from the Looney Island.
Wait, are you talking about your pants? Ew.
Now, I'd like to give a shout out for Super Angry for requesting this game. I hope you're happy that I ended up reviewing it. Now, I will review the other games in the series once I get them.
I don't know if I'll get around to reviewing Pac-Man World 2, but hopefully one day I will. But not yet.
And I hope you enjoy. Please comment, rate, subscribe. This is Big Bell Not signing out. Oh, and by the way, my next review will be Sonic Lost World for the Wii U. I have beaten it, so don't expect to wait too long.
I will take a...
Okay?
I will get... Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, if you have any requests, please leave them in the comments below, okay?
Now, hopefully he's going to go into full depth what he thought of the review and not just say, like, one word.
Oh, wait, yeah. This review is awesome because it has some, like, great moments. Like, not so the music, not so...
Great moments don't... Okay, great moments definitely make a video good. Because there might be this video... Imagine if you found a video which was just awful and then this one fantastic moment came along. You will love it, but that won't deny the fact that the rest of the video is still bad. I'm not saying that my Pac-Man World review is bad. It's good, I mean, considering how annoying it was to make the review. The end results were good. I didn't miss out too much stuff, or too much things. And overall, the review was good for my standards. My review, it gets a C. Pretty decent, above average. It was annoying to make, but hey, whatever. No, I'm going to give it a B.
My favorite fun thing I said, I hate these skeletons and that haunting this spooky zombie land, whatever it is. And also that Darth Vader no from Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, that Pac-Man said no. And Darth Vader echo noise, whatever that is.
So you liked that scene? Yeah, I know that. And he just enjoyed it. So he liked it because there were so many good moments and he just enjoyed it.
And also, this review is awesome because it's great.
Yeah, but why is it great?
Everything is awesome, yeah. Like a movie.
Everything is awesome! Everything is cool when you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when you're living on a dream. I'm sorry, you just had to do that.
Joke. Yeah, because it's awesome. And also, I don't know if you consider it be it's amazing or whatever that is. It's pretty amazing. Like, I don't know. Possibly, like, it's amazing. If you consider to be, if you like it or not. And yeah, this review is awesome. So yeah, it's great. It's a great review. So guys, I'm gonna see you. So bye. What are you doing? Why do you do this to me? Oh wait. My eyes! My eyes! I can't see! I can't see! Oh gosh! No! 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 My eyes! My eyes! Oh gosh! No! Ah! I'm okay. I'm okay.
I didn't find that funny, but I wonder if any of you did. Anyway, that was a reaction video, and I really liked it. The first half was so good, and while the second half wasn't as good, I still enjoyed it. I think I'm going to add it to favourites. Yeah, I'm going to add it to favourites. I liked it, and I favourited it. That was just really enjoyable. He had a lot to say, and overall, it was just fun to make. And I mean fun to make. And as for the video, he talks a lot. He had some things I could talk about, and it was just entertaining to watch. And yeah, it's hard to talk about these, but while he didn't go in, he went at the very least went into a decent amount of detail on what he thought of the review. While I do wish he would do more, especially when he makes that top 10 giant exploding robot reviews list. It was good enough, and definitely a lot better than what he's done in the past. And overall, I give this a thumbs up. I get it, because, you know, YouTube now uses thumbs, and I gave it a thumbs up, or whatever. Anyway, thanks for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please comment, rate, and subscribe. This Big Man was signing out. Oh, and let's just hear this thingy one more time. I'm not going to make you listen to Sonic this time, but I'm going to listen to it myself.